Logan Premtage of Delaware at the face-off X to get this one going. Face-offs, not the strength of either of these teams, but yet you would think that Delaware would need to perform well there in order to give themselves a chance here in Durham. Duke's in the white, Delaware is in the blue.
It's a big scrum over here. Duke picking it up.
And it is Naso who missed Duke's lone loss this season, which came to Jacksonville 2 games ago. A 14-12 victory for the Dolphins here on this field at Koskinen Stadium. Snapped a 14-game home winning streak for Duke. Naso back in the mix in the Blue Devils' most recent action. That was a 9th with it. Duke will keep it here. Shot clock did not reset. McAdorey to Robertson on the doorstep. And Matt Kilkeary of Delaware comes up with a key initial save. Grant picks up the ground ball.
That's a huge save right there to start off the game.
Kilkeary, second-year starting keeper for the Blue Hens. 5th-year senior from Lake Sherwood, California. And Delaware will go on offense for the first time.
Yeah, right there, Duke tried to capitalize on an unsettled situation. It looked like the Delaware goalie made an uncanny save.
So typically in a midweek contest like this, both teams might be coming in off short rest. That's not the case for the Blue Hens, who open the scoring. Tye Kurtz, the senior from north of the border, with his first of the season.
Great shot there, low to high. Snuck one past Adler there. Yeah, if you look, watch here, offensive player shades his guy towards the middle of the field, and they slide adjacent, leaving the wide open guy on the low pipe.
Last action we were starting to tell you about just before that goal. It came a week ago against St. Joseph's. No weekend game for Delaware, so they've got a full week of rest.
And the quick answer.
What an answer for Duke. They win the faceoff, take it down and score. It's Tyler Carpenter, the junior from right here in Durham. His first of the year.
Yeah, what a shot here. He's able to pick up a loose ball opportunity, and coming down the field as a long pole. If you shoot straight up and down, goalie's not going to be able to read it as well as a short stick.
Duke one, you can't have unforced errors like that.
I'm sure there's a lot of nerves playing here in Koskinen. You know, player tried to catch that ball with his feet standing still. You want to be approaching that ball and catch that ball moving.
Second midfield line in here for Duke. Charlie O'Connor, the sophomore from Virginia, gives it up for Robertson. Back around now for Sean Lulley, graduate transfer from Penn. He is big, he is physical, and he's a feeder. Dyson Williams, back of the cage.
Yeah, that's great ball movement right there. And as we go into a replay here, if you could tell, we have the Dodger here looking to cause a quick slide. And the guy in the crease reads the slide well, cuts back door, and great inside finish.
19th goal of the season ago, which was a 16-game season for him. And this is game number 6 of the year for Duke.
Yeah, that's incredible. You know, one thing I want to point out is Duke plays a very, very box-style offense, and with Dyson Williams being a Canadian player, you know, he's bound to take advantage of situations within this offense.
Well, the bloodlines are incredible. His father, Sean, an NLL Hall of Famer, wore that number 51 in his career. Dyson, second-generation Williams to wear the number. Montgomery from distance goes low and gets it past Kilkeary.
Yeah, another dodge there, drawing a slide and throwing the ball back. Here as McAdorey draws a slide, throws it back, and Nakai Montgomery with a nice bounce shot.
Why was Montgomery so open there? So back this season, despite the fact that he's a grad student, only his 2nd year starting. Filling the footsteps of Matt DeLuca, standout former goalkeeper for the Blue Hens, who now plays in the PLL.
Big footsteps as it is. It looks like Delaware has got a history of tall goalies.
In goal for Duke at the other end, Mike Adler, the active leader in career saves. 652. For the 6th-year senior and St. Joseph's transfer. J.P. Ward from X. Ward turns the corner and makes it a 1-goal game.
And the flag to boot.
Montgomery and Owen Caputo play catch out near midfield as the penalty time dwindles away. And we're back to even strength. Still 24 to shoot for Duke.
It's a good penalty kill.
O'Neal has Grant on him. It's the matchup we'll be watching all day long. Robertson for Williams, his second, upper 90. Dyson Williams scores again.
Yeah, it looks like here Delaware slides a little too early and just can't recover in time. Dyson Williams with the great high-to-high finish.
And the feed from Robertson, too.
Yeah, it's perfect. If Dyson Williams winds up getting a long stick covering him, it frees up some of the athletic midfielders that Duke has for short stick matchups and initiations.
O'Neal couldn't get a dodge on Owen Grant. Aiden Denenza, talented sophomore from St. Anthony's in Long Island. O'Neal turns the corner. And Brennan O'Neal has his first goal of the game.
A great finish here by one of our players to watch as he climbs topside. He throws a fake, and with Brennan O'Neal, he can finish, he can feed. So you got to be careful and watch out for him at all times.
A Blue Devil team that saw Delaware strike first, take an early 1-0 lead. But the Blue Hens have struggled to maintain possession since. 7-1 advantage in face-offs won here for Duke. There's a turnover though, and J.P. Ward with a look, had Adler off his line, and it's a second goal this game for J.P. Ward. A costly turnover for the Blue Devils leads to Ward's 8th of the season.
Yeah, it looks like Coach DeLuca dialed up a pressure ride scenario off the face-off here, causing a turnover, and great finish by J.P. Ward.
Denenza, one of the many St. Anthony's products on this Duke roster. Denenza, Andrew McAdorey, the highly touted freshman, is just jogging onto the field, 2 in white, and of course Brendan O'Neal, Jake Naso, the face-off guy. It's like a pipeline, Long Island to Durham.
Don't forget about Andrew Bonafide, the backup goalie.
Denenza had a look, dodges instead. Bouncer misses.
Yeah, St. Anthony's has a history of producing high-level talent. McAdorey and Brennan O'Neal are certainly 2 of the best in the country.
This is McAdorey, the speedy freshman, number 2 recruit in the nation, and he sneaks it past Kilkiri for his first goal of the game. 4th of the season for the highly touted freshman.
Yeah, right here, climbs topside. McAdorey's first step is just too fast to defend there and puts a hard shot right. There's a lot to say about, sharing the ball and the success of the team.
Williams was ready to go behind the back. And Owen Grant causes the turnover. He'll try and take it front side in transition himself.
That's a phenomenal handle by the long pole there.
The physical Canadian, and Grant wants to shoot. Mike Adler there on the far post.
Got a transition opportunity for Duke.
O'Neal comes up with the ground ball. Thought about passing, fires instead. Brennan O'Neal with a flamethrower.
With how big, it's a great save here by Adler. Owen Grant tried to take advantage of the long pole situation. Right here, Brendan O'Neal is just too big, and his shot motion is just too, a bit more playing time as well. Delaware here bumping up field in a 10-man ride, it looks like. Duke able to take advantage of the soft spot in the zones on the backside of the 10-man.
Duke has dominated possession so far in this game. They've controlled the face-off X 10-2. Shots 17-6 in favor of the Blue Devils.
They're doing a great job of moving the ball around the perimeter, and finds an open McAdorey right in the middle.
Second goal of the game for Andrew McAdorey, 5th this season for the freshman, and he pushes the Duke lead out to a game-high 5.
When you move the ball as quickly as Duke is, eventually Delaware is going to break down somewhere defensively, and right there, they just couldn't recover in time, and McAdorey takes advantage of a defenseman that overcommitted.
We heard the hype in the build-up on Grant into the game. What's impressed you?
He's fast. He's big. He's fast. A couple times he picked up the ground ball. His stick handling skills are impressive for a long pole. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to push transition a little bit more.
10 to shoot. Kurtz from goal line extended, looking for someone to pass to. Bieda picks it up, and a desperation shot goes in. Maybe not the way the Blue Hens drew it up. They'll take the result, though.
Yeah, it looks here low on the shot clock. Player just tries to throw the ball on net. Adler actually makes a butt-end save, and Delaware is able to clean up the garbage right there. It's great awareness by the attackman, or is it midfielder in the crease?
It is the midfielder, yeah. Mark Bieda.
Oh.
It is that first midfield line. Montgomery, McAdorey, and Denenza.
Great thing about Duke's offense is the depth. They had the ability in the first quarter to go as deep into their bench as the third offensive midfield, and has the ability to keep these guys a little bit well rested.
And you think about Duke and where the Blue Devils are here in 2022, where they are is relying on the offense of Dyson Williams, who has a hat trick again. 6 hat tricks in 6 games for Dyson Williams.
Yeah, that was a great look by McAdorey across the defense there for Dyson Williams to finish. That's an opportunity you got to finish if you're Delaware. Looks like he's still having trouble handling the ball the first time.
3 turnovers already for Ward, 2 in that goal line extended behind the cage area, 1 over by the sideline early on in the game. Delaware's turned it over 5 times, Duke with 7 giveaways. Lenkaitis locates Ward, who handles it cleanly. Here's Robinson, CA, preseason offensive player of the year, finds the back of the net. 9th goal this season for Robinson, the junior from Peterborough, Ontario.
Yeah, it looks like here Delaware starts out initiating on a long pole, which isn't ideal, but we're able to get a short stick matchup there, and Delaware was able to take advantage of it. And what a shot.
Again, as Robinson grabs some new equipment. Kurtz looking for Clay Miller. Haven't called Miller's name much. He has registered a hat trick in each of Delaware's first 3 games this season.
Right there, Delaware's crease guys doing a great job of drawing their defenders to the middle of the field. JP Ward with a wide open shot because of inside movement.
A hat trick for JP Ward. 9th goal this season, 3rd today for the Maryland sophomore. And Delaware capitalizes on the man-up opportunity.
Yeah, right here it looks like Clay Miller's just drawing the defender, open up skip lanes for JP Ward to catch that ball and finish high side. It's impressive ball movement. They've got their crease guy just moving around in a circular motion, trying to get their the backside defenders to honor it. And I mean, right there, you take a step off of the crease guy, and you've got an inside finisher that could put it on net.
Miller got a nice look, couldn't finish. Waning moments of the EMO here.
Not only that, but the crease movement here opens up skip passes, as we saw in the first man-up goal from Delaware.
Bieda for Kurtz. Tye Kurtz opened the scoring for the Blue Hens. Now he has a 2nd today. Back-to-back EMO goals for Delaware.
Yeah, right here the crease guy cuts down, it draws down the top defender, and he just steps into a great time and room shot. Sean Lulley in there. Joe Robertson scratch for the second half.
Robertson hobbled off the field with an injury around the midpoint of the second quarter. As RJ pointed out, it is Lulley, 23 in white, who's operating the offense from X there. This is Lulley, grad transfer from Penn.
Delaware again sitting in that zone. There's a lot of length from Owen Grant playing defense up top. Unfortunately, you leave the inside open. Great look and great finish.
4th goal of the game for Dyson Williams. Found a soft spot in the zone, took the feed from X, and Duke strikes first in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, as the ball moves around the perimeter here, Brennan O'Neill finds a soft spot in the zone. Dyson Williams, great finish. Island, he's played in almost every big game that there is to play as a club lacrosse star, and he's made that transition really, really well.
When we asked Coach Danowski about Brennan O'Neill, we said what makes him different, what makes him so special. He didn't talk about physical attributes as much as he talked about just what a great kid he is.
He's got a great character. He's one of those guys from Duke that stays after, signs autographs, takes pictures with the kids. That's what lacrosse is really about. Yes, it's great to win games and score goals like that there.
A hat trick for Tye Kurtz, and it comes off a transition opportunity. Tic-tac-toe. Kilkiri, Grant, Kurtz. Delaware back within 2.
Yeah, just like we talked about in the first half, Owen Grant's going to have some transition opportunities right there. A little flip pass to the point man and puts us and allows him to capitalize in the transition game. I mean, at 6'3" and able to stretch the field, being a long pole with stick handling skills like Owen Grant. I mean, you're going to put some pressure on Duke's defense for sure.
Cole Krause makes
the extra feed
for
here.
Lulley, who scores.
Same thing on the other side of the field. Pole starts transition, get it to the point guy, and then finish the ball.
Cole Krause, 66 in white, handled for a while there, but here's Montgomery off the ground ball pickup to win possession again for Duke.
Yeah, great recognition here by Montgomery to move it to the long pole, cutting down the middle of the field, and great finish by Sean Lulley, outside hip.
So the goal for Lulley,
Here Duke looks like to utilize the motion from the top point offensive guys and try and get the defense to rotate, leaving Brendan O'Neill with his hands free up top.
So Duke goes man up. 0 for 3 in that department so far today.
Looks like Owen Grant's shading pretty heavy over to O'Neill's side. I'd watch out for a skip pass, either through or an inside feed. There it is.
3rd goal this season for Cameron Lulley. Lulley is a staple of the extra man offense for the Blue Devils for reasons like that.
Yeah, right here they move the ball around the perimeter. It's just great inside cutting. When you have a shooter on the outside like Brendan O'Neill, you have to give him a ton of respect, and it leaves the inside wide open as long as you move.
That faceoff was taken by Corbin Menard. He's a freshman.
Yeah, just like Coach DeLuca said the other day in our call, it's like rock, paper, scissors. You're going to throw everyone at Jake Naso, see what works. Some guys might have a move that beats others, and some guys might have a move that you just can't stop.
Clay Miller, CAA Offensive Player of the Week, finds the back of the net.
Right here, it's dodge down the alley, pumps the brakes really quick. He's able to reach his stick upfield, get an extra angle, and just put it past Adler's off stick side. It's a great finish by Clay Miller.
And just a moment ago, we were talking about how Duke first midfield out there for the Blue Devils here. This is McAdorey.
Looks like Duke has strategically left Naso on the field. They're playing 5-on-5 offense right now. This is definitely going to wind up in Duke's favor.
Lulley missed it wide.
Oh, that's great hustle.
Barely backed up here by O'Neill. It looked like Delaware might have had a stick a little bit closer. That was Joe Spears, 44 in blue, trying to win possession back for the Blue Hens.
Back into their settled defense now. Delaware drops into their zone.
On the drive, it's Lulley, and it's a goal. Third straight goal that Lulley has factored into. Goal, assist, goal for the Penn grad transfer.
It's a great individual effort by Lulley here. He takes his man one-on-one. The zone is sloughed on the backside. Watching Brendan O'Neill finishes across the face of the goal. Great recognition by Lulley.
First win in Durham in a much longer span, April of 1985. Delaware actually leads the all-time series, 7-6. Robinson,
it looks like
wide.
6-on-5 opportunity here for Delaware. Duke subbed off their midfielder.
J.P. Ward, he has a hat trick already today. It's Ward,
nice shot.
Make it 4. He matches his career high with 4 in one game.
Yeah, Delaware right here in a little bit of a man-up scenario. Duke subbed off their midfielder, and the Delaware midfielder ran into defense, and J.P. Ward able to take advantage of an individual matchup there. Great job.
Bay Shore, New York has replaced Mike Adler. Lulley's factored in the last 3 goals for Duke. He has the ball in his cross right now. Backs out as the Blue Devils bring the first midfield on. Denenza to Montgomery. McAdorey now. First career 2-goal game for the freshman today. McAdorey drives, scores. First career hat trick. So a hat trick for McAdorey, and Duke pushes the lead back to 3. He's known for his speed. It's on display here. Blue Devils, Blue Hens, and a good one in Durham. Comes up with a stop of their own. Blue Devils prepare to bring the second midfield line on here. O'Connor, Caputo, but no offensive possession.
Here goes Owen Grant in transition.
The long pole, number 81 in blue. Grant wants to score, and he has it! It's the second this season for Owen Grant. What can he do?
Good pickup by Owen Grant. Moves the ball upfield and continues down in transition. Looks like there the point guy was calling him on, and it's just so tough to read an overhand bounce shot from a long pole.
It's the last shot of this quarter.
Again,
if they won it, goes to Duke, but another mishandle. So Delaware will have a look. Clock down to 10. Kurtz moving forward. Oh. Kurtz scores! A 4th goal today for Tye Kurtz. And the duo of Ward and Kurtz have 8 of the 12.
It's incredible toughness to get inside like that. See right here, he evades the defender, protects his stick, and puts that ball low and away. Andrew Bonifini didn't stand a chance on that shot. It's great down here on the defensive side. Looks like we're playing 5-man offense right now for Delaware.
Tye Kurtz, 4 goals. Robinson, a laser. It's backed up.
Looks like Delaware is going to be content playing 5-man offense.
They've got McAdorey stuck on the near sideline. Duke comes up with a turnover now. And here's where there's the benefit. The lightning speed of McAdorey turns on the Jets' front side. Extra pass. It's Lulley. He wants a hat trick all in one half, and he has it.
Yeah, right there, the Delaware attackman doing a little bit too much. Pole picks it up, starting transition. McAdorey, the flames on, coming downfield. Hits the point man down to Lulley. Great hit, shot, finishes high side.
Montgomery out of the wing. 3 seconds and 2. Duke will not get a shot off on the EMO.
Got to be careful right here. Delaware, great job recovering.
O'Neal from goal line extended. Robertson back in there. Limited playing time in the second half after he hobbled off the field back in the first half. Lulley's taken over many of the duties from X. Speaking of Lulley, he jumps, he scores. 4 goals, 1 half.
Great to see Joe Robertson back in the game here, but looks like the second half belongs to Sean Lulley. Another great topside finish. Great handle, good vision. Just able to get high.
Patient offensive approach here for Duke.
Again, looks like Delaware is shutting off a player playing 5-on-5.
Someone's stuck over there. Ball pops free. O'Neal scoops it. It's Denenza. He bounces.
Tough break right there. Good pickup by O'Neal.
Didn't hit anyone, so no shot clock reset, just 13 to shoot. Denenza again. Denenza scores with just 6 on the shot clock. Duke matches their largest lead of the afternoon. Aiden Denenza. Duke wore down the Delaware defense. Denenza down the goal line and scoots it past Kilkiri. Duke by 5. We talked to Ben DeLuca, the head coach at Delaware. He said in order for his team to come away with a win here today, they would probably need to play close to a perfect game, their best game that they played all season. And while Delaware's had flashes of brilliance, there have been little mistakes here and there.
Yeah, unfortunately, a couple drop passes, mistakes like that pass down there off the face-off. Great single-handed effort there.
Mark Bieda, the 5th-year senior, keeping Delaware in at a critical goal to snap the Duke run. First goal of this 4th quarter for Delaware.
Yeah, the co-captain here recognizes he's got a short stick matchup and good inside roll, and fake the goalie out with a low look and pulling the ball over his shoulder. Too aggressive and overplay the ball.
Rolling clock, the best friend of the Blue Devils right now.
Kyle Montgomery's wide open.
McAdorey, 3 goals already today, just 5 to shoot. McAdorey, feed back to Williams, jarred free.
Wow.
5 goals, all after halftime. And that might put it away.
What a great individual effort on the pickup by Sean Lulley and getting topside and utilizing the dive to finish that ball in front of the cage. It's a great way to get a little extra angle on your shot for a quick rotation and a cut with either an inside feed or an outside shot.
They need a goal every 30 seconds from here on out. Can't get one there. It is backed up.
Will Frizzoli sacrificing his body right there to block that one.
Frizzoli made his first career Duke start against Robert Morris in the opener. Delaware's just going to start firing shots at the cage at this juncture.
Bonafide took that one right off the face mask. Nice shot.
It's Mike Robinson who goes low and stings the net.
It's great ball movement. It's perfect placement from Mike Robinson. Yeah, right here the ball moves around the perimeter as it does. Duke has to rotate. Unfortunately, just a little too late. And
Duke trying to put the finishing touches on a
hold up
victory.
here. The goalie is at attack. The goalie's at attack for Delaware right now.
And McAdorey drives in and scores. Takes advantage of the missing keeper.
Pretty close, and unfortunately, too many mistakes for the Blue Hens down here in Koskinen.
Final 10 seconds. Delaware will back away. And the mentor will defeat the protege in this top 20 matchup. John Danowski beats his former assistant Ben DeLuca, and the 7th-ranked Blue Hens earn their 2nd straight top 20 win. They beat number 17 Delaware 19-14.